Camelot 331 here, and a bombshell, boys. A bombshell has just went off at GameStop. Oh my God. Man, every day, GameStop gets closer to the sweet release of death, son. The sweet release, and a bombshell has went off. It's kind of how, when I watch anime, I'm like, I think 2 was not enough. I'm going to be honest. No, but look, for real. Bombshell just went off. Everybody's been fired at GameStop. We're going to get into it. And for probably one of the first times ever that I can remember, a district manager at GameStop has reached out to me following his termination. And I'm going to read that to you here in a little bit. But we're going to jump right into this sauce. So before we get into it, please like this video and share it with you boys. All right? I'm shadow banned as hell on the YouTubes. So please do your part to support your sweet redneck man. And join my locals. It's in the link tree in the description. Real fun. Got my cheeks on there. We're going to play some music. A good ass time. So let's jump right into this and see what's going on at GameStop. So first off, look at this right here. Okay. It's not just the district managers, by the way, because I told you a lot of people were fired. This says a solemn goodbye. Sorry, guys. Corporate just did our layoffs today. Most of the level 2 team is gone. I try to do my best for the stores, from new register installs to teasing y'all about sending extra plushies. Just know it was a blast. The issue really, too, is this is completely unrelated, but this guy's message made me think of it. We had computers at my GameStop. I left in 2018, guys. We had computers at my GameStop that were from like 2003. Like Pentium Dimension 2350 stuff. I'm not even joking, all right? So, tech company my ass. But anyways, let's continue down the line. This person says, sheesh, I wonder what other spots were laid off today. Shocking. Level 2 salvaged my stores. Shocking. John from Level 2 called yesterday about our internet. Kind of shocked, but he didn't act like a robot and was just chatting with me. Real people, instead of being sent to those outsourced places where you can't understand what anybody's saying. And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Look, it's totally fine to have broken English. I don't mind at all. But when I'm trying to fix a problem and like there's an angry Karen slapping me in my jaws and not my pee-pee like I prefer, then it gets a little bit more detrimental for me to understand what the hell you're saying. But at any rate, here we go. Let's check this out right here. We're going to continue going and rolling like a big old snowball. This says, Armageddon is here for district managers and up. It says, for every DMs you fire, make sure to send an email so we can ring that bell. It says they always let the DM that's terrible stay and they get rid of the good ones. That's actually very, very common because they'll get rid of the ones that are good and lenient, that make a good atmosphere and a good work environment for their team. They'll get rid of those people and they'll bring in people that are absolutely terrible, basically just driving to slaves, man. That's what they're doing because they're just trying to get numbers. They could give 2 damn hells about your life, your family, your goals, your dreams, your work-life balance. They don't care about any of that stuff. They could give 2 shits. They just want the Ferrari. And like I said, not being a hypocrite, I also would love a Ferrari. It says they're reducing DMs, SMs, and ASL's workforce in half. Anyone that has tenure should be extremely worried. And I've talked about this for years. GameStop's Legacy Delete program, they literally just fire people with tenure. It's what they do. It's how they save money. A lot of corporate companies actually do that. This guy says, can confirm ex-DM here as of this morning. That might have been the guy that messaged me. So as you can see, the district managers are about to be fired en masse. The corporate level 2 team's already gone. So there's a lot of people being let go, and a little bit of a foreshadowing here. The Q4 results, the earnings report, will come out in a couple weeks, and it's going to be very bad. Now look, it's always bad. This is no news to anybody, all right? And keep in mind that I'm a shield, and I'm apparently paid by hedge funds to just make videos about GameStop. But the Q4 results, it's going to be about $200 million dropped. That's what it's going to be. Probably more. Likely more, actually. So that's not going to help their adventure at all. It'll probably make the stock price go up, though, because there's no rhyme or reason to this shit no more. It's all dumb as hell, and I don't understand it. All right, look, it's obvious I don't. But let's continue, boys. I'm ranting. This says, today was the DL and higher cleanup, the district managers. Now, the remaining district managers must do their part and commit to an SL2 goal. If you're not an SL2, you could be on the chopping block next, which is true. Q1's going to be a rough ride. Take care of yourselves, folks. Little bit of a disclaimer, or some background rather. Look, I don't understand words. I'm from the trailer park, boys. I've made videos about this in the past. They've already fired the vast majority of their store managers, and they made the other ones cover 2 stores for $1 extra an hour. Instead of like an extra $15 an hour, which you would think would be more equal, like $30 an hour or $15 to $17 an hour. Obviously, they only give them $1 extra an hour, and they make them cover 2 stores, double the stress, double the anxiety, and then they fire the rest of their team. So it's basically just a store manager working alone, closing the store when he has to take a lunch. It's getting pretty damn crazy. But anyways, it says, this is what I meant a few weeks ago when I said if you're a store manager with just one store, you need to stay squeaky clean. Otherwise, you ain't got no job coming. It says, there's not many of us left. More than 80% of the district is SL2. And they say it's temporary. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it's temporary. Technically, they're right, actually. It is temporary, until they file, like, bankruptcy. And then they struggle for 6 months until they're eaten up. The stock price it blew up. It did great. They were able to pay off some of their debt. They had a lot of cash on hand. And now it's starting to slowly decline. Stock price is gone now. It's $19, $20. It did drop very low recently, and then it rebounded slightly. But that's not based on the company's performance at all. The company's performance, they don't turn a profit. GameStop turns no profit, and they haven't in a long time. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. They're pretty much going to trim the fat until there's no fat left, and they're shredded, and they got abs. But unfortunately, they took too much gear, which is, anabolic, and they're going to die very soon because their heart is going to explode. But let's check this out. This is the message that was sent to me by the district manager, all exclusive to that right now. Let's do it. Check this out right here. So this says right here, it says, well, I knew it was coming. I'm a district leader at GameStop, and I never thought I'd be shooting y'all ass a message, but here we are. We were told to shout people down that mentioned you. Honestly, I thought you were a liar without watching a single video. Hey, it's like all my commenters and all the people that come from Reddit and shit when they're talking about apes and diamond hands and stuff. GameStop's great. GameStop's great, man. You know what's really funny about that? We're going to read it in just a second, but what's really funny is people will be like, I went to GameStop and bought a brand new system because I'm trying to help the stock price. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you bought the item with the lowest profit margin. GameStop makes $3. $3 on an Xbox One series, whatever. $4. You could have bought a plushie and done better. See, the people that invest in have no idea what they have no idea. They have no idea what the P&L is or how any of this works. But they're told to. It's a popularity contest. Looks like my time has come. They let L2 corporate employees go. I had a call today to find out that I, along with several other district managers, are now done. Shocking. It says, we all knew something like this was coming. Regardless of what investors are saying, we're not bringing in any profit. I just didn't think after 14 years that it would be me. I decided to go back and dive into your videos and was shocked to find out that what you say is very true and accurate. I'll keep in touch and try to throw any info out I can. I fear that there isn't much time left for the remainder of the workers there, which is very unfortunate because, like I said, there are some good dudes out there. There's some good DMs. There's some good, there's always an exception to the rule, right? But they're overwhelmingly shouted down in the public forum by the bad ones, right? It's the small amount of extremely loud bad ones, in my opinion. Now, what's very important here is he said they would shout me down. A lot of GameStop employees have stopped messaging me. I get like 1 a week, and I used to get like 2 a day, right? They were sending me conference call logins and shit. And I think once all those people were let go, either they're too scared to talk to me, which I totally understand, or B, they just think I'm a liar because their DMs and RMs and all that are just like, oh, that guy's a liar, he's a liar, he's a liar, he's a liar. It's like people on Twitter when they see a headline with like no disclaimer or no body of the headline and they just believe it. That's kind of how it is with this. What do you guys think about that? All right, what do you guys think? Is GameStop's death knell? Is it here? Are we here in the final throes of GameStop? Will it last one more year? They got some on-hand cash. What will happen? They've made no moves in the last 3 years. They launched the NFTs, and then they've promptly fired almost everybody from the NFT marketplace after 3 months. 2 months, actually. It's not looking good, boys. The Q4 results will be coming in soon. So we'll talk about that another time. Make sure you do me a favor. Like this video, Shadowban Boy. Share it with your boys. Comment down below. Join the locals in the link tree down below. And do me a big old favor, guys. Get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Ooh.